Hi, I'm Van Nutt, and this is the Executive Director update for the Business Connection newsletter for June 2018. I'm going to use the letter W and some alliteration in this month's update. We're going to use workforce, wellness, and wayfinding. First with the workforce. We have any number of members who have talked about difficulties finding employees. That subsided slightly with high school and college help during the summer. One way to plan ahead is to consider the high school apprenticeship program. There are college internship programs available, but the high school apprenticeship program will give you a quality employee for 20 hours a week through both fall and spring semesters in 2019. So if you'd like more information on that, check in here at the Chamber. We'll direct you to the high school. It's a great program, but it's one way not only to have an employee, but potentially a future employee. A second piece, wellness. Good Neighbor Fest 5K run is coming up in August. So if you're thinking about flaunting your Speedo in September, there's no better time to start training. We've got amazing trainers available through the Chamber, but even just to get out and walk and take care of yourself would be great. But 5K race will be on August 25th, 9:30 in the morning, and it's always a blast. We'll have a special starter this year too. Can't tell you who it is, but you will want to be there. And finally, wayfinding. The repaving of High Point Road is wrapping up right now, and as soon as that's done, they're going to start on Park Street and Gammon. So there will be detours on Park Street and Gammon between Middleton and Madison this summer. So please be aware of that, plan ahead, and find different routes that'll make that project go fast. And then hopefully you won't notice the transition from Madison to Middleton quite as much, because that road's in pretty rough shape. Bonus round. The 2019-2020 Board of Directors nominations are now open. If you've been involved in the Chamber and you'd like to help shape the leadership in the future, please submit a nomination form. We'll be taking those through August 6th, at which point the nominating committee will go through. The process goes on through the fall, but nominations are now open through August 6th. Finally, In Business Magazine invited John Moore, a former Starbucks marketer, to town recently, and he shared some very interesting messages, one of which was that small businesses at times need to act big, and big businesses need to think smaller at times. I'd like to think that the Chamber has already embraced that at two levels. One, through our ambassador program. Our ambassadors are involved in outreach constantly, trying to make sure that members know that you're appreciated, and if you have challenges, we have a staff and other members that are there to assist. And on a secondary level are micro groups. The idea there, quite simply, sign up to meet with other people monthly or however often the group wants to get together, but meeting in a small group. It's easier to share, it's easier to listen, and those are just two examples of how this Chamber wants to be able to have a smaller feel. You own this organization, and we want it to be comfortable for you to use. So welcome to June. We'll talk to you again soon.